All right, so let's try this baby out again. Second time for me. So today we're going to check 365 and 366. You're going to need to zoom in to see it better. We're scoring page 3. There are 37 points. We're scoring these two pages together. You get 1 point for each of these boxes that I'm putting an X mark in, and you get 1 point for each problem. So we're on to correcting page 366. You get a point for each box here. You don't have to have the labels, but if you don't have centimeters, please write that in. And then a way to write centimeters cubed instead of cubic centimeters like they have would be cm and then a 3, like squared, but this one happens to be 3-dimensional, not 2-dimensional. And there are 5 points for each. So between the two pages, 37 points altogether. Remember to score them together and submit a picture in Google Classroom so that I can see how you did. The lesson for today is lesson 8.6, and it's working on the volume formula. And your I can statement is I can develop a formula for the volume of a rectangular prism. And then I can use volume to find an unknown edge length of a rectangular prism. You are currently watching the Explain Everything video, and that's what smart kiddos do. You're going to complete page 367 and 368. So to start with, number 1, you're going to count up how many squares you think are in this rectangular prism over here. And then how do you find the area of any rectangle? So just a rectangular, not a prism. So if I had a rectangle, how would I find the area of that? Remember, this is the length and this is the width. Okay? And then question 3 is asking us more specifically, how do we find the volume of a rectangular prism? And remember, since this is new, I'm going to help you out with this one. This one is, got to get it big enough so I can write in it, length times width times height. So you're going to find the volume by multiplying the 3 things together. So you have your length, your width, and then going up and down, how high is it? So based on what we just did together, I think you can answer question 4 and 5 on your own. You should be able to answer question 6 on your own. Let's take a look at question 7 together. Find an unknown edge. So now we're switching to there's something missing and we have to figure it out. Raul is building a planter in the shape of a rectangular prism. Look at the picture there. It has a length of 4 feet and a height of 2 feet. So we have a length of 4 and we have a height, this part going up, of 2 feet. I should probably put an H in there for you for height. Okay. How wide should it be to hold 24 cubic feet of soil? So you're going to think to yourself, 4, so let me write it in here, 4 times something times 2 equals 24 cubic feet, or feet cubed, FT, with a 3 at the top. So you simply have to take 4 times 2, you get 8, and then you'd have to think 24 divided by 8 equals what? And then that answer goes up here. And you can explain how you found it. All right, so we are on to some more practice with calculating volume. So they want you to write what is the math problem and then find the answer. And the answer goes where it is volume, right here. So let's take a look at this first problem together so that we can figure that out. So the expression we would use here is the length times length, I'm not able, there we go, times the width. So we'd have parenthesis 2 times 4 parenthesis, and then we would times that by the height of 3. And then you would multiply that out, and then this would be feet cubed in the end, or cubic feet. So you can do problems 9 and 10 in the same way. So questions number 11, 12, and 13 say find the unknown dimension or volume of each rectangular prism. And so they're going to give you a part of it only. So what you're going to do for question number 11, let's zoom in on that so we can do one together and then you'll know how to do it on your own. So they give us 4 times something times 5. So I'm going to write in my parentheses 4 times something times 5 equals 120 cubic meters. So you're going to think to yourself, well, I know that I can do 5 times 4 is 20, and then I can take 120 and divide it by that 20 to find that unknown amount. And then you would want to do that to figure out what the width of that equation is. So I think based on that, you can do 12 and 13, and 14 through 16 look just like regular word problems using volume. You do not need to do the check understanding today. Have a great day. If you have questions, let me know, and I'm happy to help you.